What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic start to their week. A much better start to their week if they didn't have a good weekend like moi. I currently had one of the worst stomach bugs I think I've ever had come across this weekend that ran through my house. And it was just horrific. But I am feeling much better. Still a little tender, a little sore, but I'll be all right. But I'm just glad that it's out and making its way out the door. But anyway, guys, hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. Hope everything is good in y'all's world. If not, just remember to stay positive, and it eventually will come. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, it is Minecraft Monday. And if you've not been to the channel, I recommend checking it out. There's quite a bit of stuff that we do over on the channel through a bunch of different genres. So, check it out. And while you're over there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. But regardless, we're going to get right on into it. All right, guys. So we are going to be doing a update today. And if you haven't guessed it already, we are going to be going to the Nether. Now, the Nether is where we've been doing a lot of work on the farms. I will be showcasing the farms that we have finished and we have gotten done. The gold farm is probably the one that you've seen the most of. It's probably the one that's been under construction the longest. But we have finished finally getting it all the way done. Now, what's cool about this gold farm is you can come up here to the top and stand on the glass platform. Oh, yeah, there we go. And you can use the blue vines to get up here. This is the center point. It pops out really good gold. Now, the purple edge is letting you know that you're facing spawn. That, because we're on top of the roof. So if you just fly off, if you have an elytra and whatnot, you could easily just wreck and get lost completely. Now, this is going to end up being a train station, a very small train port. This will take you to different farms. Now, this direction I have showcased before. It's still under construction, but it has come quite a bit of ways. This is the Froglight farm, and it where you can get magma cream. Now, the way that it works is we have iron golems in the middle. You can climb up, working up there to the spawn platform, and basically they make them into small magma cubes, and the frogs eat them and turn them into 3 different lights, which are labeled here. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. You're more than welcome to pronounce it. I'll butcher it, no biggie. But yeah, so still working on getting the blocks. It's going to be a big magma cube, really cool. Now, something I didn't say about the gold farm. What's really cool about our gold farm, I didn't show it off, and I'm not going to take the time to show it off. We're going to go ahead and fly over to the next farm. Not only do you get gold, you get rump flesh, but we also have a chest in the middle that you can turn the gold nuggets into gold bars, and we actually have a trading system in there, which allows you to trade with whatever they're called. Now, over here is a farm that I've got under construction. Mr.Pixie has pretty much took care of those 2 farms. I've helped finish constructing them, just been told what to do basically. But this is a farm I've got in the works. It's a leather farm, pumps out good leather, good pork chops, really easy farm. I'm going to go ahead and take some right there. But I want to do maybe an automated sorter. It's something I'm new to, but I'm getting the hang of it. This farm was a super simple design. Basically, you just put up the little blue mushrooms and they'll spawn in. Need to be in a crimson forest for this one. And then I got my spawn platform up there as well, just like anything else that we got going on. But super easy. Now, there is another farm. It's in a soul sand valley, and it is the gas farm. Now, I think there's 5 major farms in the Nether, from my understanding, and that is I'm lagging. Mr. Pixie's joining. Gold farm, leather farm, blaze farm, a gas farm, and a wither skeleton farm. Now, the cool thing about that is, we already have an extra farm, which is the magma cube farm or the frog light farm. This is the gas farm. I'll get to you in a minute, Mr. Pixie. You're just going to have to hold up. Now, I've seen these built in really big portions. Considering there's not tons of use for the stars right now, except for opening the gateways in the end by defeating the end dragon. We don't need to make it super big. I got to work on the automated storage system, but basically you climb up, and we use wither roses. We spawn in the wither in the end under the platform, and using a snow golem technique, we just constantly farmed until basically we ran out of shears. Hopefully, if I do that again, which I plan to, gonna make it a little bit better, I'll showcase that. Now, we opened up the hole there quite a bit. Now, I've glassed this in, and basically we have a little storage system here that leads to a couple different places, but I tried to spawn proof it so we wouldn't have any gas issues. So hopefully that's solved that issue. Now, we're reconstructing this hallway here. We were having blaze spawn in. Now, this is the blaze farm down here. I want to make it spawn proof so they only spawn and come down. What's up, Mr. Pixie? Hey, guy. How are you today? You look good. Alright, so this is under construction as well, where we had done the tunnel. We've been talking about using lava and whatnot. That was a particular person's, whatchamacallit, that they used to get across the overworld quickly. So, but that, we also have been working on pathways, as well as got a smelting system, trying to get all the lava out the lake down there. It's a project I'm working on. This is really cool. Over here we have the Swift, the Soul Walk, whatever, and then the hoe that has fortune on it, so you can take care of the netherite. Little homemade trash can that I've made. But yeah, working on not completely draining it, but just putting a solid layer so it's easier to walk across, and that it's also explosion proof. Don't get tired of everybody basically getting dropped by gas. So yeah, that's pretty much it in the nether. We have snow down here covered by carpet, and yeah, makes it easier to fly out if you have the elytra for sure. But the gold farm is done. Working on building a little roof over this train station that I'm working on. Got to finish the magma cube and kind of clean up the other two farms, and then work on the wither skeleton farm. There's a lot of specs to that one, and finish up the blaze farm. But we've done a lot of work in the nether. Can't wait for the new update with the new woods and stuff that's coming. But anyway, guys, check back later for a new update later on in the year. Peace out.